Let's talk about how to assembly in Solidworks. This is a step-by-step guide in how to assembly, and as example, we'll use this SIG lamp. We'll use as well all the three types of assembly in Solidworks: standard made, mechanical made, and advanced made. Let's get started. We have here all the part clamp, the bolt clamps, and the arm clamp. Okay, let's here start with going to the assembly, make new part, make assembly from the part, and then click here OK. Now let's here wait while it is processing. Okay, good. Now let's here just change the view, plain white. Okay, good. And here, okay, that's good. Now let's here go to the assembly and then insert component. So by default, when you click in the insert component, all the parts that are open will show up here. Let's here start with the C clamp. Click there in the C clamp and move to the graphic area. You see that I don't see here. Why? Because the graphic preview is off. Make sure that graphic preview is checked. Click there, now I can see. See that I have here two view origin, from the part and from the assembly. Make sure that when you insert the parts, the view origin are both connected. You have two ways to do that. First one is by just move to the other's view origin and make both coincident. And the other ways is by just come here to this green OK and you click OK. So that's, I think, the best way, because it will automatically connect or align together. Click there and then you can see it is aligned together. Now let's here continue by insert the others components. Go there to the insert, and then here we can use as well the bolt clamp, and then click just anywhere, and the others component, which is the arm clamp. Just here insert and then the arm clamp. Click there. So by default, when you insert the component, the first component, it is always fixed. So it is the main part will be designed as the main part. But the other component, which is the other ones, will be float, and I can move like in this way. So here I just right click in my mouse and then I am moving both of these two components. But the fixed one I can try to move, but it is fixed. As you can see here, right? It is fixed, and we cannot move. So they are now to move. So we need to change the position. So you can see here, like move with the triads. I can also move in this way, but the first one I cannot move. Let's see here, just rotate as example and see, because these two parts, the other part are floats while the other parts are fixed. Just be in mind about that. Let's here start with the mate, and here we'll start with the basic mate, which is the standard mate, and we'll here start with the concentric, and just make sure that we remove this view origin. Just click here and then uncheck. Okay, good. Now let's here goes to the mate, select this one too, and then make here concentric. Click OK. So that the first mate, as you can see, so it will move just in that hole, but I want to put them symmetric so that can be aligned with the bolt. For that, we need here to use the second mate, and we'll use here the advanced mate. Goes again to the mate, just click on the mate, and then it goes to the advanced mate, and in advanced mate here we'll use symmetric. Just define first the entities to symmetric, this point, and the other entities, which is here in this side. Just make sure that you select the right entities. Okay, so not that one. So I want from the same arm. Okay, there. Now the symmetric plane, in this case, will be the right plane, the plane that it is in the middle of the bolt. So in this case is the right plane. Let's just here go to the bolt, then find the right plane. So as you can see here, that's the one. Click there. You can see that they are now symmetric. So just here is example. You can see that they are very aligned. That's the one we want. You can move either way, but it is still aligned, symmetric. Now let's here continue and then make one more concentric mate. In this case, so is between the bolt and the clamp. Let's now here do that, this part and here as well. So now we can click OK. You can see that it is moved just in this concentric way, but I want, because it has thread, I want as well, so when it rotates, it goes up and down. For that, here we need as well to add one more mate, which is a mechanical mate, and here we'll use the thread. Goes to mechanical mate, thread, define the pitch. So here we can put like 2, and define as well the point, this one and here as well. Now we can here define and put here 2 as the pitch and click OK. So you can as well reverse the position if you so like that, or you can just go back and do as we did. As you can see, so when I click OK, click here again OK, you can see that I can, when I rotate, so it will go up or down. So that's the way it is, but not that when I go down it will pass through the clamp. We need here to define the limits. For that goes again to the mates and define here advanced mate. So goes to the advanced mate, and here we'll define the limit distance, maximum and minimum. So this is the point that will define the limits, this point here, and then here put 50 is the maximum, and the minimum will be 0. Put here 0 as the minimum, and click OK. So here, so we have defined the limit and the maximum. So when it goes to the maximum, will stop, minimum will also stop. You can here try, you can see, it goes down, stop, and up, and will stop. I hope you like. Please don't forget to subscribe, share with a friend, and consider to watch this video here. See you to the next one.